sharp, tough, and stout. Who's your friend when things get rough? It's sharp, tough, and stout. Can't do a little 'cause you can't do any.
Welcome back to the show, my fellow gamers, and man, do I have a killer show for you. Tonight, we'll be talking about something that's near and dear to my heart, and that is the Atari 2600. Man, I love this thing. But if you've been following the channel, I just unboxed this bad boy, the Atari 2600 Plus, and man, did it take me back. I wanted to get those old cartridges and dust them off and try my skills again, because I haven't had this in my hands in a very long time. Playing with the original controller was excellent. And you know what's funny though? Oh yeah, it came with 10 games in one, by the way. A bonus. But what was cool about this was that I was able to play it with the original controller, and I remember as a kid just having so much fun and playing for hours and hours. But the thing is that I was playing it for hours and hours. My hand was cramping up pretty bad. And I started thinking, holy crap, I'm getting old. So I had to find another way, a way to enjoy this Atari 2600 Plus. And I had found a solution to my gaming problems. And man, it's the Retro Game Boyz, man. Boy! Well, what they did was I was on eBay and I came across this Atari 7800 controller that played 2600. Well, it's for the 2600, 7800, but the way they have it labeled was this controller that played 7800 for the 7800 and the 2600. So after that tongue twister, I was, wanting to buy it, and I started communicating with the gentleman who makes this, and man, this guy is like, he's like the gods, man. He's doing the gods work. I swear, video gods work. And as we were talking about this new product, and what's really cool about it is that I I just really enjoy how it looked, and it's kind of like old school Nintendo, and it has this cool knob here that you put your thumb on, but it unscrews and stuff. And I was like, it's really badass. It looks really good quality. And as I was looking at the pictures on eBay, I started talking to him, and that's when uh, I went and we talked. He said, "You got to check out my story." And man, it's a tearjerker, but I'm gonna just read this a little bit to you. It's on his website, and it's beautiful. So basically, he and his dad would game together, and he had went and gave his dad a controller for the ColecoVision. Um, the way he put, I'm gonna read this from the website. He said, "I went up to my office and brought down a ColecoVision and the Atari 7800. Both were consoles I'd never owned growing up." And he said, however, attempting to play some games. He says Dad was unable to hold the controllers due to the pain. He had arthritis. So it's causing the joints to stiffness. Well, I guess that's what kind of I'm getting in the middle of that too. But he noticed his dad was having a problem, and so he went ahead and, as he says here, he pulled out an old Nintendo NES controller, and he put it in his hands, and he said, "Pretend like you're playing." And in the short, in the way he was responding to it, he knew that this was a way to help his father play video games again. And so he developed, you know, this wonderful controller. And unfortunately, as I'm reading this to you, this is something that uh, I just started like, man, tears are almost coming out because I was holding back the emotions. And I swear to God, people, great things come from people doing things for others, and it's part of taking care of each other. And as he put on, the website here, he says, since I wrote this post, my dad lost his battle with IPF and passed on in 2019. He will be missed but never forgotten. I know he is proud of my accomplishments, and I owe his inspiration to the creation of Retro Game Boyz. I miss you, Dad. And man, this guy Mike is awesome. So what I want to do here is let Mike introduce himself to you and tell you guys a little bit about the process, right, that he's currently facing. And we'll check this out.
Hey guys, it's Mike with Retro Game Boyz. I just wanted to give you guys a personal courtesy message to let you know that I am working on your orders. Every morning I wake up pretty early before the day job to perform assembly or start fabrication of all the parts that I need. And it's, not an easy task. There are multiple parts to assemble for some of the items, mostly the Intellivision arcade sticks, and those do take time. To date, I think I've sold about 70 or so of them, and I am probably on number 20 or so getting shipped. So I just want to let you know I appreciate your patience. I've built a good reputation in the retro gaming community, and people do trust me. It just takes a lot of time to get this stuff out in between day job and family activity and family vacation and family visiting. This is a side hustle, and the reason why I'm bringing this message to you is just so you know, a real person here, probably like most of all of you. I got other things going on in your life, and but I am committed to getting the product out there for you. That's about it. So appreciate your patience and sticking with me. So far, the stuff that has been sent out has had great reviews, and people love it. A lot of people sometimes respond. Good things come to those who wait, and I appreciate it that it's done right the first time, etc. And if there is a problem, I'm here to back it up as well and fix it. So that's basically about it. All right, have a good rest of your weekend, and I'll be communicating with you when everything is ready to ship. Take care.
Badass, right? Mike is truly amazing soul, doing this all in his spare time, and you guys are getting a custom-made controller. Now that when I had my eye on, it has two buttons for the 7800, and it's got that thumbstick going. I knew it was going to be something killer. He started giving us feedback on what was going on with it. Let's check that out.
Hey guys, this is Mike with Retro Game Boyz. I figured it'd be easier for me to post a live video instead of trying to post individual updates. So I've been testing the 2600 Plus with my control pad, and I've been posting these videos on Twitter, because that's where one of the customers who said it didn't work contacted me. So I'm working with them to understand why theirs isn't working. But some good news, from what I've tested so far, all these stacks of games, including 7800 and so forth, all work with the Atari 2600 Plus as expected. So other than that, I don't know what else to say. I'm going to continue investigating and working with the customer to find out what the variant is. It could be a revision, a firmware revision on the 2600 Plus. It could be something damaged in their control pad. It could be something to do with cable length. ColecoVision has a known issue with longer cables. I don't know if that is some weird variant for this. But I'll continue testing and find out what the difference might be. But other than that, it works. So thank you for all your support as usual, and I always appreciate everybody's comments and engagement. And stay well, and you know I'll be here for you if you have any questions. All right, guys, take care.
Now, he's got a lot going on, man, and that was beautiful. And so as time goes on, he started working out more, and now you could get. So what we're gonna do here is go check out the video of what's happening now with it. I want one. Check this out.
Never a dull day here at Retro Game Boyz. Hey guys, it's Mike. I just wanted to provide a official test and demonstration video of my Atari 7800 2600 control pad working with the Atari 2600 Plus. Keep in mind I've been creating these since 2017, have changed the faceplates a number of times due to working with different print shops and new technology that's coming, etc. But that's basically it. Now there is a particular issue, has nothing to do with my control pad. The fire buttons are reversed with the version 1.0, I guess firmware or emulators that are used on the system. So for example, button 1 and button 2, this will not work with 2-button Atari 7800 games as button 1. This one does. So in the demonstration you'll see that this one fires the shot in asteroids and this one does hyperspace. I tested it with the original Atari 7800 controller, the one that gives you hand cramps, and basically it's the same exact thing. So I'm going to cut away to a demonstration piece of software, and then we'll cut back and I'll show you the actual gameplay. So this is a ColecoVision with a Atari Max SD card cartridge, and I'm running some test software here. Okay, now this controller is not in the best condition, but I got to push a little hard to make it work. But watch what happens when I press the left button. You can see button 1 lights up. That's like pressing the Atari 2600 joystick button 1, basically. And then on this side is button 2. So basically that's button 1 and that's button 2. Okay, so now here is my control pad. Button 1, button 2. Super responsive and very comfortable. Okay, so now to demonstrate this, I'm going to go to competition mode, just to make it easier. Competition play. And I have the Pro line, I guess that's what it's called, or the original 7800 joystick plugged in port 1, and my control pad plugged in port 2. So I'm going to start the game. And what you're going to see, keep an eye on number 1. So here's button 1, it does hyperspace. And here's button 2. Okay, so button 2 is firing. Okay, again, button 1, button 2, left and right. Same with my control pad, keep an eye on the blue ship. Button 1 is on the far right, and button 2 is hyperspace. Okay, so that being said, it's the same exact behavior. Now, why this is like this, I have been told that it has something to do with the emulator version of the software, and I'm also told it should be fixed in another revision. Okay, other than that, that's about it. So I just wanted to show you that it does work. Just do a little gameplay here. For some reason my TV goes to mute automatically when I switch the input. Okay, so this is just a quick demonstration just to show you that my control pad does work. And that's about it. The Robotron one also works. There's a video on my channel that shows that, the dual stick. If you have any questions, just reach out to me. Everyone knows my reputation. I'm all about customer satisfaction and product quality. All right, guys, have a good one.
So here we are, and I'm excited. I have this in my hand. Let's go to the unboxing. This is going to be killer, man. So I forgot to tell you guys, he took a picture of this when he was making it for me. And right before he mailed it, he, oh, you know what? I probably need scissors. He, sent me a message with the pictures. I'll tell you what, check that out. Pretty cool, huh? Man, best customer service ever, I think. So if you order one of these, this is how he sends it out to you. So yeah, pretty cool. Let me try to clean up after this. I really want to focus on this. It's packaged very well. And we got this right here. Looks like, yeah, it's like the joystick here. Let's see here. There it is. Pretty cool, huh? Not bad at all. You know what? Let me grab my NES controller. Stand by. Okay, so I got the NES controller. And lining it up, it seems to be the exact same width. Yeah, it's just literally, and the feel is the same too, same weight. So yeah, it's the same size as your regular standard NES controller. Pretty cool. Now, you know the length of the cable. I'm going to use this NES as an example. I want to see how long this cable is. If it's the same length as the NES. That way, when you guys order one, kind of get a better idea with all that. Alright. Match that up. And we have a longer... Wish I could probably do this better on camera for you guys, but we have a longer cable here. So, this one should be to, yep, the regular NES. So yeah, it's got a little bit longer cable to the new one. So, let's see here. I wanted to use this thumb thing. Gives you extra parts, that's kind of cool. So, I'm not sure how these little red things play, but see, I think you can screw this in here. Yeah. Hey, that feels good. I am really digging it. All right. So, and look, he's gave you an extra little pad thing underneath there, and these must play. I'm not sure what the red things do. Doesn't come with any instructions, but you shouldn't need any instructions, so I will keep this in the handy dandy bag here. Let's go ahead and hook this bad boy up and test it out. Alright, got this bad boy hooked up. Now, I must say, this is way cooler in person because this is all embossed. And what's cool about this, I really dig this. You can take off the thumbstick if you want. And you got a replacement D-pad if you want to change it. But I'm digging the thumbstick. Now, I measured the length of the cable. It's a little over 9 foot. The original NES was a little over 7 foot. So you're getting a couple of more feet of cable, and I really dig that. Now, check this out. Didn't see this until I turned the camera off, man. But he hooked you up. It's all of his little controllers he's building, really cool. This Robotron one was really badass. And inside a little thank you, 5% off. So, yeah, man, I'm digging it. All right, so if you saw the unboxing of this, I was using the original controller, and I was all over the place. Go ahead and start the game. And, whoa, look at this. Sorry, I'm going to have to try and keep this controller in view. Whoa, man. This is a game changer. Well, not that. Oh, wow, man. I love this. Now, your fire button is both A and B, but, you know, 2600 only had one fire button. And look at that. You just stop on a dime. That is beautiful. I don't know if I can just... Now, see, this is all me. Oh, man. I'm given the tools, and I'm still screwing up. All right. But I like the idea that you can go and look at this, stop on a dime. This is really killer. Alright, let me go to this other game here I want to try out. I just want to try out a couple of games, give you my first impressions. I'm going to be doing more videos in the future. This is Mega Mania. This is a shooter. I did the unboxing on playing with the original controller, and I digged it, man. I was doing pretty good, but after a while, man, you know, my hand was cramping. This is way more, you know, it's not physical compared to the old, you know, 2600 controller. Let's go ahead and start a game. Oh, yeah, man, check this out. I could move in a heartbeat. I could just try to avoid being killed. I could become faster and stronger. Oh, man. Oh. Remember we used to get tennis shoes and we thought we could run faster? I think I game better, man. No, there's a disclaimer. It's only a Jeff theory. The Retro Gaming Boys don't guarantee your gameplay will get better if you use their controller. Yeah, man, I'm digging it. So, first impressions, I really like the way it feels. It feels just like a regular Nintendo controller. I'm digging the thumb thing. And yeah, man, it looks beautiful. Links below, guys. If you want to score one, I'm going to get another one. I just literally am just blown away. The quality is really superb. It's hands down a really good product, guys. Until next time, my fellow gamers, game on. I'm going to go ahead and get my game on, man. Laters.